Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Pax Britannica as Second Army. I know it's been, I want to say, okay, there we go. I wanted to say it's been about a week or so since the last episode came out. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I've even recorded anything for the main channel. I apologize for that. I've just been getting a lot of stuff set up for my first week back to college. My last year of college, actually, which I think could be fun or maybe terrifying depending on how you want to look at things. But anyways, as we get started here today, we gotta remember we're fighting the Great Dixie Republic, and they have a lot of units. There's a lot of troops here. We are currently bombing their infrastructure, so I'm hoping that if we can get that to work well enough, if we can bomb these rail lines, maybe they just run out of the supplies. Right? That's to me is our #1 objective. Aside from that, another thing we're going to be doing on the channel is we're going to go back to just doing one video per series per day. But every video is going to be a little bit longer. It's not going to be like 17 minutes. It's going to be probably like 22 to 25 minutes on average. So, you know, videos are going to be a little bit longer. Can I take you? 143 days? Okay, we'll get that going. Can I use my chemical weapons? Yes, deploy chemical weapons here. Stockpile to stay effective for approximately 4 weeks. Now, our chemical weapons, if I remember correctly, we need to go over to research. What do you actually do? Organization regen, 15% less supplies. That sounds great for us. What about like the liveware? Can I do anything with you? The answer seems to be kind of no. But I think we have actually reduced our supplies somewhat. We also have, okay, that's a river crossing. We have low supplies as well. But if we can get them to reduce their supplies, well, actually, what also would be really nice is if the Dixie Republic would declare war on the United Commonwealth, just kind of split the country between us. I think that would be lovely. Also, do not forget about with open eyes. That is very, 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 very important. Because again, it's been like 2 weeks since I've done anything this campaign. So it'd be very, very, very easy to forget that is a actual mechanic here. 200 defense. Like, there's just really nowhere that we can break through. Which is what makes this so challenging. Like, could I theoretically go around you? You've been disabled to avoid AI fuckery? Well, that doesn't help me at all. I was, like, thinking, like, what if we can, like, declare war on the Confederacy of Free Tribes and then kind of snake our way around the Republic here? But I think we have no idea how many units you actually have. Where's our spy? Our spy is currently in Philadelphia. Now, send it to Calhoun. See what the hell these guys are up to. We have like no intelligence. I don't know at all what they're actually up to. I did leave like a little hole here that the AI can kind of march their way through, but I wonder if that's actually like a bad idea. Because if we can just bomb their supply lines enough. Because you guys are not happy to be here. I mean, supplies are bad. I understand that. Trucks, trains. Are you on? If I put you on maximum, you do have better supplies now, which is good for us. But the fact that we're on, I don't even know what river this is. I know it's not the Mississippi, but I have no idea what river this is. But the fact we're kind of stuck on this river is not great. Okay, let's upgrade rifles. We have 40,000 guns. We have a lot of stuff in our storage. How many planes do we have? We have an airbase up here. Okay, deploy more planes. Let's bring these planes forward as well. All of you here. Don't kamikaze. I understand the temptation. But I don't think that's actually going to be beneficial for us. Yes, I think you fly here. You fly here. I don't think the AI has any aircraft of their own. Give you more ground crews to give this a little bit more support. I do think eventually we'll bomb all their supply hubs and all their railroads, and they won't be able to support the amount of troops they have on the border, which is going to be fantastic for us. Because let's see, they have 10 divisions here. You have 10 divisions here. They have 12 divisions here. And they have 9 here. They just have a lot of units fucking everywhere, and I hate it. Okay, give me more guns over here. Modified garment. I don't think we need to change the conscription. We could go for like a steelworks. Yeah, we'll get that going. That sounds fine. Convince the masses. Let's try to get rid of the sins here. By time we don't need to worry about. I mean, a 10% attack. I mean, it sounds nice. But it's kind of like a trap, right? Like, it doesn't actually benefit us. Because 10% on, like, 30 or 14 doesn't really do anything. Seeing combat with enemy superiority minus... Okay. Well, I mean, we're also over our combat with here. What's your organization? 40.5. We just basically do not get to go down at all, huh? What do you reinforce at? What's this reinforcement rate? They know you're not gonna go over 62, which I mean I understand. Survival of the fittest. What else we have in you? We have stability goes up. So we get some welfare. Non-core manpower? I mean that sounds good. Like, what I would like to do is just constantly be pressuring one of these positions. Where we can. They have 9, 12, 10, 10. They really do just have a stupid amount of... Because they're going to send more reinforcements here as well. How do we break this line? Like, they genuinely have just too many units. Okay, we don't need to hide from the giant quite yet. I'm not going to take any of these focuses for now. Let's evolve the military, because I think our army sucks ass, essentially. Which is not great. We have 3 tanks we could deploy. But I don't think that's really going to make a big difference for us, right? Like, what does 3 tanks get us? Not really anything, I would say. Not really anything. 12, 10, 10. I mean, again, these are just like... What's the terrain here as well? It's like mountains, desert, desert, desert. And I think you're a mountain province, right? Yeah. Again, the thing is, everything here sucks, and I hate it. Again, this is the only province we've ever been able to actually break through to. It's only ever been here. I mean, they have low supply now, kind of. So I guess our bombing runs are probably working. Like, maybe not like super well, but I think they are working to some extent. 10, 10, like there's just so... There's too many of you. Okay, deploy these 3 tanks. Send you up to Blue Army for now. But again, there's not enough supplies here for them to feel comfortable deploying on this province. Which is a big issue. Land fort, agroponics, radii. I mean, I guess we go like... No, they already put radar stations here. I guess we can build ourselves like another supply hub. Just build supply hubs along the entire frontier here. Like, maybe that'll get us where we need to be. Let's go Grey War Automex as well. Like, my best thought is just to invade via the Free Tribes. But we don't actually have an opportunity to actually do that, unfortunately. Okay, Emancipation Act. Fantastic. Equal opportunities. Let's go. So the only thing I can think about doing right now is just starting a 2-front war. So we're gonna do that, and if you get upset about that, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So stance. Can I give you a casus belli? It's like I don't want to maybe declare the war immediately. You guarantee military access. Is there a way to Oh, they actually have a truce? What do you have a truce for? No, you don't. Civil War, dismantle all factions. I thought there was like a... to give you like a casus belli or something like this. I can understand maybe why there wouldn't be. Mark state, ownership, set capital, add cores, add claims. Okay, well, we're just going to do this. You are just going to declare war on America. Just because it makes my life easier. And I want this campaign. I don't want, like, I don't want more episodes. I think, like, more episodes of us just being on this frontier, on this border. Like, genuinely, that's not going to be, like, super engaging content, okay? And that's fine. You guys can be at war with each other. And then we're going to go to war with the Commonwealth. So, I mean, we're fighting this war. We're going to make this war easier for us so we can fight a more interesting war going on in the future. It would be really funny the Dixie Republic actually killed the Commonwealth. I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be a little funny. Vincent Masses can't do anything with you. 61 days till you're upgraded. I mean, even then, they still actually have, like, a pretty substantial troop count on our borders. But if we can push our way through this province... that's basically... like, if we can push here... we're currently last standing like a bunch of fucking dickweeds. I'll be honest, I genuinely still don't know if we can actually break through this front line. Even with them now fighting a two-front war. Okay, they're no longer last standing. Which is what I wanted to see. What is our casualty rates actually at right now? I don't care about the League of Nations. 314,000 men. Like, it's actually gone terribly for us. Again, I just want to push this one province. That's really all we need. Okay, deploy more chemical weapons. I'm going to gas them to Kingdom Come. I do not care. Because we can take this area. It's the only supply hub they have for a little bit. And if we can take their supply hub, then the other troops won't have supplies. Which actually does mean I do want to start preparing a railway here. So when we maybe take Boomtown, we can connect it to our actual supply hubs. You're actually not that ahead of time. Okay, give me mass paranoia bombs as well. Because here's the thing, I think like once we make one breakthrough in Dixieland, then we can really start pushing in. Also, I do love how I think the Dixie Republic is actually winning right now against the Commonwealth, which is fucking hilarious. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, you're getting pushed back. And once we take this province, once we control Boomtown, our quality of life skyrockets. Okay? But until we actually control this city, we're going to be suffering some penalties, to put it mildly. By the way, you got to make sure we're still keeping our eye on you. 56 days is fine. Okay, we're going to give people 8-hour work days. We're going to be nice like that. Okay, we've taken your supply hub, which is what we wanted to see. We then need to connect this railroad here. Throw those to the top of the list. And now the rest of them basically should not have supplies. So we can now begin to actually push in. If we can take Acadia over here as well. If we can get us around on these 5 divisions. If we can get us around on these 8 up here as well. What are you guys going to be doing? You're just being a bunch of buffoons. Okay, let's push you in this direction. You're now encircled. Kill them off. You still are getting supplies. I'm assuming from Acadia, but I can't really tell. It's a little. It is a little hard to see. You know what? Let's get some germs as well. I think germs could be fun. We have lost a unwieldy amount of men in this war. Okay, let's move you down here. You are last standing, which is very annoying for me. But that should go away eventually. How many troops have we killed here? We've actually almost the other Americans basically killed as many Dixie troops as we have, which is just again, it's just kind of embarrassing, right? I mean, I know we have some penalties due to our inadequate military. I think we have another penalty somewhere as well, but things. Let's just say like things could be better. Okay, let's increase our tier here down to 2. Excellent. Like, even still, they are still like extremely well defended. Okay, you're at 95. Bring these troops up north. We're gonna send you over to Acadia, please. Do you have another supply over here? Yes, you do in Shaysville. So let's move these troops down towards the supply hub here. You're so close to being killed off. And like you're so close to doing what I want you to do. But you're just not quite there yet. You're just not quite there. Which is really sad. Okay, you're gonna get killed off in a moment. Which allow these units to regroup themselves, which is fantastic. We're gonna take Acadia. This will give us another encirclement here. We can also take Quicksville, which is not a core, but does allow us to push in. Okay, let's hide from the giant once again. We do not want to take the penalty. Under no circumstances do I want to take the penalty against fighting the Commonwealth. They are going to be our main adversary, right? And it's like we cannot afford to take that penalty. Because what's their core territory? It's really just the Calhoun city over here, which the Commonwealth is probably going to take for themselves. By the way, what's the actual always false? We can't do wars of racket. What do we need to do to actually invade the okay, I think the Dixie Republic just doesn't need to exist anymore. Stabilize the North, Second American Revolution, has united the Wild West, and share the border with the Commonwealth. Okay. Which should happen soon, I believe. You're not, like, none of these are actually core territories. I think, like, Kowloon is, like, really the only actual core territory they have. But as long as we can fight on a bigger front and not entirely on a river, I'll be happy. Let's just put it that way. Okay, these guys will get killed off in a moment. 421,000. God, 500,000 troops. That is just a that's just a depressing number of troops to have be losing here. Okay, you guys are almost dealt with. Yeah, take you out. I think if they lose Kowloon, is that going to be it for them? I don't quite know. I think it is entirely possible. Also, I don't know if you guys actually even have offensive line. Yeah, why don't you push in this direction? Now, the French, they do have a very, very solid grasp on Europe. They're kicking out the British out of Africa as well. Will they be able to push their way into North America? It's my gut says no, but I can't quite write them off quite yet. Because even though because the French are at war with the United Commonwealth, does not mean that they're our friends, right? We are a new revolutionary government. They are, of course, and I think they're absolute monarchists. I don't really quite know what they're supposed to be. By the way, what percentage? Okay, we've done 58% of the war. At least the game recognizes my sacrifices that I've made. Okay, we want to push up in this direction, please. You guys are looking quite good. Supply lines are where we want them to be. And again, like, once we have a front line, I mean, we also basically cut down the number of units I had in half. But once we feel like a front line that's not just garbage, it's much nicer for us. Okay, build more territories, please. Or build more military factories, please. Okay, we're getting good work done. Purple, I just realized you're not even set to attack. Okay, move you up all the way up towards the north so we can make our way with the Quebecois. Okay, we are capturing more territory. This is what I would is what I love to see. Economic health improves. Let's fucking go. More rifles. All of our aircraft deploy onto you. Yeah, I'm happy with what they've done. The British Empire is at the very moment of the break of Alloy War with its once greatest ally, now rival the United Commonwealth of America. Okay, so is America going to fight against... They're gonna fight against the British. Are they peace out? No, they're actually still at war with the French. But it looks like the Canadians in the Northwest Territories have not decided to join up with the Americans. So they got Acadia and Quebec, but that's really about it. Which really isn't saying too much. Okay, we actually have some inter-empire rivalries here. And I'm very happy to see it. Because it means that when we declare war on the United Commonwealth as well, we don't need to fight the British. Presumably, at least. Which is going to make my life easier, for sure. Also, I should have been saving my military experience to get our way down this tree. My bad. Okay. Britain and America are now at war. The Imperial Civil... I'm happy to see it. I'm very, very happy to see it. Okay, what do we want? Quadrupod and light duopod, even though I don't know if we're actually ever going to build any of these things. Okay, push it, push in, push in, push in. Push in this direction. Keep going, go up to Deep Throat Gulch. my favorite little town. Do we have any more airports? The answer is no. Are you Egyptian? What the hell are you doing over here? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't need to know. Okay, the Dixie Republic has almost collapsed. Yes, I want you to push in this direction. I want you to push over to here. And I mean, things I would say are looking quite good. The British and the Americans are now fighting against each other. And the British also fighting the French. So, I mean, it puts us in, like, a very weird situation. Where I guess I'm also, like, kind of allied to Britain and France in a weird kind of realpolitik situation. But hey, if it works, it works, man. If it works, it works. Okay, will this kill you off? Because you're worth a... Oh! It actually just gives us a territory. Well, I mean, that's nice. I will give the Americans some territory here. Just because I think it's a little bit silly to give me everything. But hey, I mean, this works out just fine. And with the collapse of the Dixie Republic and now on the border with the Americans, this would be a great time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.